boys and girls. Well, that time has arrived, and we're going to take this day and we're going to start counting all Radiowilds radios. So I've received a number of guesses from you out there, and we'll announce the winner at the end of our countdown. So we're going to literally walk around. We're going to start counting all Radiowilds radios. Oh, by the way, here's one right here. Philco 384, untested, can't count it. Sorry, 0.
But it looks nice.
That looks nice. All right, stop it. Okay, there's the prize you're playing for. So it's still Radiowilds radio, so that's one. Okay, now we're in the basement here. These are transoceanic carcasses. They do not work. Here's an RCA table set that's starting to get worked on, but it is a player, so that one counts. Let's see, over here. This is Mrs. Radiowild's old clock radio, but it still works, so that gets counted. It's mine now. Down here we have, well actually, you know what? If it's Mrs. Radiowild, no, we can't count that, but it does work, but it's not my radio. It's a G500 transoceanic, untested, so it doesn't count. And let's go over here. Now this is my shelf. It's a little bit dark. Alright, but I have 3 transoceanics here. The leather one is an A600, that works. The one in the middle is an H500, but that's a case only. There's no chassis in it, so that doesn't count. The front one here is a G500, that does work, that counts. 16 T4 RCA chassis, does work. This over here is an untested H500 Zenith transoceanic chassis. Does not work untested at the moment. And this is a G503 Zenith chassis, works, so that counts. Here's the Silvertone chassis, remember that from the video? So you know that works, gang, so that one counts. 3001 Zenith transoceanic, I just got it untested, doesn't count. Over here is my Grundig. This is Satellite 800 radio, that works, that counts. And let's see, let me get down here. This 5S319 Zenith chassis, that counts. That works. And over here is another 16 T4 RCA, untested, does not count. Over here I've got 2 empty transoceanic cases. Okay, so there, that doesn't count as well. HQ140X Hammerland, and it works really good, so that one counts. This is one of my ham radios. This is ICOM 718, works and it works well, so that one counts. That's a Apache transmitter. That's a transmitter, not a receiver, does not count. Okay, over here, the radio that's missing a dial is a Zenith that I'm working on, and the radio is functional, but I am looking for another dial. I might talk about it in another video, so that one works.
I don't have any radios. I'm out. Move along.
Okay.
Oops, forgot about that.
Forgot about that radio. Okay, that's a Techniques receiver. That actually, this is in Miss Radiowild's craft room. That radio works, so that one gets counted. Now we swing around this part of the room. There we go. G503 Zenith works. This is an Arvin little metal radio. That works. Okay, Zenith clock radio works. There's a 41 Zenith 6S529, I believe is the number, works. Okay, 36 RCA 5T works. This is Philco 3815, works. Philco 37, don't remember the number off the top of my head, but that works. And then lastly, this beautiful Philco 90, and guess what, folks? It's a Hummer. It does not work. Can't count that one. But we're going to restore that sooner or later. Hey, the kitchen radio. RCA. That works. That's RCA K105. Obviously it is working because it's on and playing right now. And here's Zenith 5S29. Okay, so that one counts as well. That one works. Zenith console radio from 1941 works. Philco console, that was in one of my videos, works. Okay, there's my 5S320 Zenith, fully restored and working. Crosley, Remember that one of my videos when I showed you how you hook up your MP3 player to your phonograph input? Well, that was the radio, and it obviously works. And I don't remember the model number of this. This is a Grinnell 2-bander, and it works. Okay, here's my vintage Fisher. Obviously, it's a player. There's Radiowild's 2285B Marantz. Works. And R2000 Kenwood receiver. Works. Here's my Walkman I've had for 25 years. AM/FM cassette. And it still works. Sony. And back up here. This is my Hammerland HQ129. That works. And down here, that's a Tivoli, or Tivoli, however you want to pronounce it. That's AM/FM clock radio. That works. Oh, got one in the bathroom. Emerson 555 transistor. And guess what?
Would be blushing red. And
It works.
For admiring its powerful inline.
Oh, what a feeling. Okay, we've got AM/FM stereo cassette CD player, all that happiness, and then down here the Radio Shack 2-meter ham radio, and that works. So add 2 more. Okay, boys and girls, you ready? Here's some more. These are my Royal 500s. 1, 2, 3. And I've got 1, 2, 3. So I got a total of 6 of those. Then I've got, this radio is kind of special. This is a Y600 transoceanic. Not that the radio is special, but there's a story behind it. Maybe I'll do it some other time. Then I've got my Channel Masters. And every one of these radios is a player. That's a 6515, a 6506. Another 6506 one. These 3 are actually, all the Channel Masters are in the original boxes, the original packaging. 6506. I forget the number of this guy here. This radio is mint. Look like it just came out of the factory. So add all these up. Okay, so I got 6, 1 big transoceanic, and 4 more. So that's another 11 radios. Okay, this is my ICOM W32A. 2-meter 440 handheld receiver transmitter. I got the thing all lit up, and guess what? It works.